proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league fire. This is more than football. This is SCNR FC, and the future is now. They said football was pure, untouched by the future, but beneath the surface, systems were forming. Patterns, control, optimization, born from the neural web of Scantrack systems, engineered by Neurodyne Labs and SynthCore. SCNR FC is more than a club. It's a proving ground for the future of performance. We don't just scout talent, we build it. From youth labs to global expansion, led by code, trained by AI, forged in lower league.
Hello, welcome. So I'm starting a new Football Manager save. It's essentially going to be heavily story focused. We've built this club, SCNR FC, and essentially the story is a tech corporation that's taken over the club and is integrating technology that is helping the players improve, investing in the club, and essentially running a experiment in the real world. So this is the club we've made, SCNR FC, given a fair bit of money to start with. There's also lore and backstory that we will go through over time. Money we've given them, essentially sponsorships. So over time there's a reasonable amount of money coming in. Our squad is okay for this level. We're playing level 9 of the English football pyramid, so quite low down. We've already played our friendly matches, won all 5 of them at a reasonable level, and essentially the idea is I'll be inputting as much information into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to essentially be running everything. So we are just before the first match of the season, so we might as well get into the season straight away. So we're going to ignore what the in-game assistant manager is telling us. Essentially let ChatGPT decide. So this is our team sheet for this match, and some of these players are fairly important to the story, but that will come up over time. So just get into the match. So first team talk. Just get underway. I haven't set any of this up yet. So key highlights. Speed during highlights a bit higher. So starting, okay, that's not great. It's a good save, thankfully. So they're kind of all over us at the minute. Got a highlight penalty. Jesus. It's like that. So we're playing okay. Trying to get goals, a bit sloppy, but first goal of the season. It's good. It's actually a debut goal for Wheels. That's a good start. Bradley Pope scores. So it looks like they're finding their groove now. Starting to dominate the game. Bring it up in 23 minutes. That's not bad at all. It's going well. Amount of shots, decent possession. Not going badly. Quite a few of their team quite tired. Half-time team talk. Just straight there he goes. Tomato, okay, yeah. Okay, I pull one back. Still got a bit of a cushion. Good passing, but it's not really going anywhere. And they're going away. Got it back. Okay, good chance. Get the ball away from the throws. Quite weak in counter attack against us and terrible. Gonna substitute campaign a bit tired. But good save. Reed is not playing very well. Chances. Seem to have quite a lot of the ball in our half. From the highlights we've seen. Nope. Okay, so got no one back. Quite late in the game, but hopefully we won't throw this away. Cool. So that is the end of that match. So now put that into ChatGPT. And we'll see what they think of it. Highlight at the dressing room. Yeah, so it wasn't really a great first match. Started well, but have found in the friendly matches as well that we don't really hold on to leads that well. First match press conference. See ya. Cool. So 3-2 win at the start of the season. It's a good start. ChatGPT is still loading. So it's going well. Just see what ChatGPT says. Just starting to load some information now. So I did notice in our dynamics, team cohesion is abysmal. Obviously, being a new save with a lower league mod, a lot of these players were just added in. So a lot of the players are new to the club. So ChatGPT is saying good goals. Got the early goals they had to chase, functioning smoothly. Excellent link play, especially through Doyle and Pope. Heavy involvement from both wing backs. So ChatGPT is quite happy with that. Obviously, the second half wasn't as good as the first. Our next match is FA Cup preliminary round in 6 days' time, 7 days' time. So that's bumped up. So this is our star setup, quite high for the league. There is some adjustments. I've essentially with all of the squad, I've been going into the in-game editor. So the story is that our kits are special kits being made specifically for this, which is improving 3 attributes. So just going to slaughter. So acceleration's been adjusted, gone up by 1 on every player. Anticipation up by 2 on every player. And the natural fitness up by 3 on every player. That's just a bit of lore. So we're using technology and experimenting with the players to improve what those players can do. There is also 5 youth players. Bradley Pope is one of them, who have essentially extra enhancements, part of a secret project that they're keeping quiet because obviously not legal. So the 5 players are Bradley Pope. Let's go into this one. So we've got Callum Painter is another one. Alex Oakley, Finley Kerr, Bradley Pope. And there is one more that I have, Luke Lewis is the other one. So their attributes are also being improved by this secret technology. So let's just continue. So Scanner is our assistant manager. That's essentially ChatGPT. Just be out there. Yeah, no. So moving through the season, we'll reveal more lore. Pope breaks youngest ever goal scorer at 16 years to 48 days. That's good. Painter youngest ever player. So Bishop Auckland scouting report. So we will see what ChatGPT makes of Bishop Auckland and how we should set up against them. So tactically, this is the setup of ChatGPT. The setup, this one, and 4-3-3 defensive mid variant, and also another 4-3-3 defensive mid that's a lot more reserved for when we're playing against bigger clubs. Bishop Auckland are in our league, so we'll probably go for that one, I'm guessing. Just about it's rated. In there. ChatGPT is still loading. So fluid. Still loading. So I'm just asking ChatGPT how it wants to line up against Bishop Auckland. So I've already given ChatGPT all the information for the squad and the tactics we've been using. It does confuse itself sometimes. So we need to just do this now. Quick now. Click this back, I'll keep it off. Yeah, so ChatGPT does get a little confused at times. So we kind of just have to assume what it means. Like, for instance, for the last match, he wanted me to play a defensive mid, a centre mid, and an attacking centre mid, and that didn't sound like a great idea to me. And ChatGPT is still loading its response. Can be quite slow at times. So ChatGPT wants to play 4-2-3-1 again. We have Flynn still in goal. Richie Slaughter at right back. Turnbull at right centre mid. Interesting option. Brad Varga, left centre back. Kind of Painter at left back. Liam Doyle for left centre mid. Sean Reid. Where's the other way around? Sean Reid Liam Doyle there. On the left wing, John Weirs. The centre mid, Bradley Pope. And on the right wing, Nick Cassidy. Then up front, Jordan Lashley as a poacher. On the bench, he wants 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's only given us 5. He wants Diallo. Done. Curtis. Hopper. Francis. And these two we can choose ourselves, so we'll do Lashley. That's not Lashley. And most average rating, I guess. Bailey. Yeah. You may notice there's a lot of players here. That is because I like to have my youth teams available for selection as well. Just in case there's any decently usable ones that I don't notice. Transition quickly down the flanks. Short passing, direct in channels, yeah. Encourage Reed and Cassidy shoot if given time. So, Reed. Shoot more often. Cassidy has already got shoot more often. So now we'll give this to ChatGPT and check that they're happy with it. Just about. Cool. So I'm just asking ChatGPT if it's happy with that lineup. Has also set up the scouting. So our recruitment focuses are left defender, central defender, defensive mid, attacking mid right. It has come up with some shortlists. So we've got a left back there, some centre backs there, and defensive mid as well. Final. Happy with that lineup. Strong, well balanced setup. Yeah. Pope or Reed look for team and game. Francis can slot in centrally with fresh legs. Yeah. So that's the lineup sorted for the FA Cup match. So monthly start meeting. Going through this. Individual short distribution, short term ball. Yeah. We take corners. Yeah. Sedmate's game will improve, develop his weaker foot. Yeah. Then currently seen as backup. Important player. Coaching license. Crankstrom doesn't have one, so try and get at least one. get an update. It's all free agent offers. We're not really interested in those because they tend to want quite high wages. Yeah. So, announced an injection of 800,000 into the club's coffers. Cool. More than happy with that. We'll let ChatGPT know. Because ChatGPT is tracking all of the background funding and things like that and updating the storyline as we go along as well. So things like that, we just need to let it know that it's happening. Still waiting for a ChatGPT reaction. Right, so ChatGPT's reaction to cash injection. Injection ensures Scanner remains at the forefront of competitive innovation, infrastructure recruitment, and projects will continue without constraint. So, implications of facilities can upgrade possibilities, player wages more flexible for higher talent. Okay. So essentially there, ChatGPT is suggesting that we make a board request for increase youth level. So we'll do that. They'll let us know. Crowds expected, yeah. Press conference, send to assistant. Should really set that to automatically go to assistant, but you know. So training, not too bad. Flow is 6.1, that's not bad at all. Process. Right. So the board are expecting a defeat, but the fans are expecting a win. That's going to be interesting. So in the tactical meeting, again, we're going to ignore everything the in-game assistant tells us. Submit the team. Yep. Ready to go. So being pressed, that is done. Fuck all. So let's go there. That's better. Kick off. So we got highlight early on. They have immediately taken that. Oh, Lashley. Yes. Nice little goal, 3 minutes in. Perfect. Painter and Pope. Very good pass from Pope. Just onside. Good goal. Possession isn't too good. Almost another goal there. Okay. So we're actually doing fairly well early on. Seem to be having all the highlights at the minute. Getting the ball forward again. Upward goal, nice header. Good assist from Painter. Free kick for Bishop Auckland. Close miss. Another highlight for us. Seems to be a bit too soon. Seem to be doing quite well. Yeah, we're winning a lot of headers and that's nice. Not a good goal. If that's looking good, we've got better possession. They've got a free kick. Quite lucky. But most of the teams are actually playing quite well. Formation shifted quite left, but it's fine. No, it's going well. Happy with all the shots so far, yeah. So, previous matches we've been kind of falling apart in the second half. Hopefully, it doesn't stay that way. It's something left. Highlight. It's a highlight for them. Okay. Next one can see the free kick to us. Close. It's going quite well, but for some reason in the second half, I don't like how far left everything is. I know that's because of the tactical setup. A couple of tired players. Painter quite tired and done on. A lot of these guys are tired. Short read. How are you wound up already? Anyway, I'll go for now. Not go for us late on, which should secure the game. That'll be fine. Highlight for us. Okay, good. Good win there. ChatGPT that. Dressing room, nice work, everyone. That was good. Right. So a nice win against Bishop Auckland through the next round of the FA Cup. So some prize money. For GPT is still loading its response. Okay. No point doing press conferences. Cool. Oh, hang on, let me click on. So, 55 season tickets for the season. GPT has just finished its response. Tactical insights. So, tactic work to perfection, fluid rotations, advanced heat map dominance, and strong vertical transitions. Doyle and Francis midfield combo covered space excellently, rejoining overloads. Custine Weir stretched flat back line, enabling Lashley to feast centrally. Turnbull's positioning again limited off ball movement. So yeah, again, ChatGPT quite happy with that one. So let's have a look at the FA Cup round draw. So we've got Runcorn and Lennox. I believe that's below us. Not 100% sure, but we'll let ChatGPT know that we have a new opponent for the FA Cup. So that match has moved. So if we look at our schedule now, FA Cup preliminary round again. This month, the FA Cup games come thick and fast in the early rounds. But it's a reasonable start to the save. 7 games, 7 wins. ChatGPT is still getting there, so here's our club vision. This is the in-game. ChatGPT has come up with its own different club vision, but that's fine. So just be competitive in the FA Cup, and I'm already pleased with that, so that's good. Wants us to reach the FA Vars proper and record a top half finish. So, giving us tactical briefings for the next FA Cup round. Doesn't really matter because it's not the next game, so we won't worry about that yet. Continue. Okay, so they have rejected improving the youth level. We will tell ChatGPT that. See what it has to say about it. update. These all still just free agent offers, yeah. Street made of approach sign Greg Purvis, yeah. To be fair, we have an overabundance of goalkeepers at this club, so it's not too big a deal. So, ChatGPT is suggesting some actions after the board have rejected improving the youth recruiting, short-term plan, feature younger players in the first team match day squads, highlight their progress in training reports. Yeah. Revisit the request 3 to 6 months or when the board review. Okay. So try again in 3 to 6 months. So match preparation for Sheldon. Did I miss a preview? Well, let's scan the report. Send the scan report to GPT. Yeah. Yeah, so ChatGPT's been a little slow at the minute, but it's getting there. So team selection. Diallo on the pitch, not a bad idea. Purvis and get rid of for Cassidy. Definitely want Cassidy available. GPT still loading. Let's get the print screen ready. We're actually favourites for this one. Tactical breakdown of Sheldon, lead position 5th. Yeah. Over cautious mentality, flexible. Yeah. Midfield press trap, compact midfield block, encourage long shots, exploit their fullbacks. So we're gonna ask ChatGPT, are they happy with this lineup? So we go in here. So pre-season season preview predicted to finish 8th. We have bought in some players since then, but they're not massively the best. players we've brought in. So up to here, all these players were brought in before the save started. And then these four are ones that ChatGPT decided on bringing in. Essentially, I went through the whole scouting recommendations list, gave it to ChatGPT. ChatGPT picked out those plus some others that we couldn't sign. ChatGPT is just loading its response. But yeah, so we've brought in a few players, but nothing really too special. Right, so overall verdict: lineup solid, tactically well suited for facing them. Suggested adjustments: Slaughterers wing back on support, chasing dominance on early whip, considering to attack to match Painter's aggression. So, yep. Wing back attack. Cassidy on the bench. Diallo starting is fine, but Cassidy's chemistry with Pope and Lashley is better. Sub him in around 60 or 70 minutes, yeah. Francis as Mazzala is an excellent choice, apparently. Consider targeting the centre backs early through balls, yeah. Say you're pressing trap, they blocked by their deep midfielders in their areas. Okay. Cool. So overall, apart from a small adjustment, ChatGPT was happy with that. Okay, so Greg Purvis has been signed by Ebbsfleet, so we're just gonna let ChatGPT know. Cool, so just letting ChatGPT know that Purvis is no longer at the club. Training week in review. Jamie done, that's quite low, so definitely been training very well. And Curtis as well. Okay, can't for some reason. Possibly because he's new, but still. Okay, so ChatGPT just said, colleague Greg Purvis no longer at the club. Update internal squad database and remove him from any future selection lineup considerations or squad graphics. Cool. So everybody is expecting a win. Available players for the under 21s match. Before or after tomorrow under 21s. So it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. It shouldn't interrupt our squad selection. So again, just moving past that. Admit our team. Yeah. Feels Sean Reid should have been. Sean Reid feels Sean Reid should have been picked. That's a surprise. Let's go. So we'll see how this match goes. Early free kick. Save. Straight into the corner. Into absolutely nothing. Sliced it off on that. Okay, so it's not going too badly. Got a nice bot advertising in chat, but anyway. So, game's going okay, 30 minutes in. Neither team is really on top. Good run by Diallo. Diallo, Francis, Doyle. Attack's broken down. Then can go back to cover anytime. It's a good tackle. Good save. So we've got quite a lot of possession, but it's not really amounting to anything. Squandered chance. Okay, 0-0 at half time. Encourage him a bit, I suppose. Still up. Cool. See if that does anything, and we'll make changes around the 60-minute mark. Given quite a lot of shots in, quite a lot of possession and everything, but it's just not. Final product's not there. I think it's time for some changes. Yes, this feels like the game really wants him to score. Good tackle. Straight back. Oh, thank God. Right. Substitutions. So, striker not doing great. Bringing Lennox on. Diallo for Cassidy. Do we make a third? Gonna go on the bench. Oakley Stores are actually playing quite well. You can play on the left and Painter doing 6.5. Bring him on for Painter. Confirm. Cassidy. Doyle. Seems a bit lethargic this game. Good goal. Finally broke through, hopefully. We can hold on to our lead. That being said, we may not be able to. God, yeah. Yeah, last minute. Football manager can be painful sometimes, because sometimes it just feels like the game wants a certain result and it's going to have that result regardless. Away penalty. So late game. Good save. Luckily in this league nobody can take penalties. And they've got another attack. Seriously. And that is a last minute loss. Yeah. Not great, but let's see what ChatGPT makes of it. Weren't good enough. Yeah. Yeah, so not a great match there. But, you know, setbacks happen. Could have been much worse, but they didn't really play well all game. So to only have a 1-goal loss isn't too bad. Early in the season as well, so should be able to recover. ChatGPT's response is still loading. So got under 21s 153. It's very good. We will get a match report for ChatGPT as well, because it will want to be tracking some of these players. Right. So for our last match, tough one to take, despite controlling ball and creating more chances, fall short in a late collapse. Positives, possession dominance, 496 passes completed. Yeah. 8 clear-cut chances, system worked offensively. Flynn was solid again. Castile, Lennox, Weirs all off in danger. Negatives, wasteful finishing. Yep. Late game collapse, yeah, definitely. Craig Scott, red card, 90th +4. Did he get a red card? Pretty sure it was a yellow one. Failed to track the runners, yeah. Tactical insight. Despite the loss, tactic is still creating chances, suffocating opposition play. However, the mental and physical demands late in games may require earlier defensive substitutions. Tactical shift to a 4-3-3, so we might go with that next match. Rotation to protect mental sharpness. Okay, so overall, ChatGPT doesn't really seem too bothered about it. Could give its under 21's result to it as well. We'll see if it has anything interesting. I did not want to do that. It's going to be an entire match, really. Anyway. So, and then we have a scouting report to give to it as well. So we're going to tweak this tactic a little and go to the 4-3-3. Quick pick that for now. We'll see what happens. I think that one probably be better as we go forward. Keeps trying to put. Right, so thinking the other 21s. Yeah. Nothing that the stat screen doesn't already tell us anyway. So good ChatGPT. Match preview. We're just going to give it a match preview and the tactic we're planning to use. And we'll just see what it has to say about that match preview. Go for it. And we'll see what it has to say about that while we continue. Schedule, yeah. 50 recommendations. What we'll probably do now that it's at 50, we will get some ideas on who to recruit. So, Control E. There's a text file. We are counting Just override that one. Based on scan report, your plan tactic is pretty much run down. Yeah. Okay. Let it match we can control, but we need to remain sharp against their short passing patterns or react to momentum swings. Stick to the system, play your intensity, exploit their aerial weaknesses. Cool. So it's happy to go with that for the match. Let's just give it. It's not what we want. Go. File in. So I've given ChatGPT that folder and just said it's the latest scouting recommendations. Are there any major standouts that it wants to look at closer? It will let us know in quite a while. But we can continue while it loads that advice. Injury update, injury risk update. It's getting a bit better. So next match is Crooktown, who I don't know if any of you noticed, now being managed by Phil Jones, which is impressive manager for this level. ChatGPT is still loading its response, but we can go into the match. I would rather see him there. Do that. Second game, yes. Starting like that. No notable standout options to explore further, based on so saying there's some highly rated players, good ages, decent players, but there's not really any standouts that it wants to look at. So we will submit this team. Carry on. Right. I'll be impressed, but I'm not sure. Pick off. Let's go. So hopefully we see a bit of an improvement from the last match. We will have to find out. Really a lot to look at. Any highlights at all? Corner for us. Powerful header, but not on target. Again, having a lot of shots and not on target. Which I suppose at this level makes sense, but still. It's half time already. Yeah. You're going to give that a little talking to. Cassidy looks stressed, but everybody else reacts positively to it. 15 shots and 1 on target. That's really not good enough. Lashley in on goal. Yes. Okay, great. 20 shots with 3 on target. Really not good enough. Pope Francis. Stay Oakley Reed. Turnbull Reed. Turnbull. Oakley. Stay Reed. Give it away. Another shot. This is on target, I suppose. You can't really Jordan Ashley again. We can't really leave it so late in the game. Considering late in the game we tend to concede. They are yet to have a shot, but it'll be socks of all of the one shot they do have will go in. I was about to eat my words in. Yeah. Hopefully, this isn't the final thing to come. Let's do some substituting. I know it's only got a minute left in the match, but I was too busy watching. Yes, I'll play well, bring the Arlo on. Okay, game ended 2-1. It's reasonable. I think with a team like that we should have probably really done better. But a win's a win. Give that to ChatGPT now. Very well done. Still again. Yeah. Reasonable win. So what's that do to the league? We're 7th. 2 wins and a loss. 3 points behind. There's 3 teams that have won all their games so far. Look at our schedule halfway through the month. So keep moving on while GPC is loading its response. Hub is now active, so we'll be able to feed some more information into ChatGPT. On-call scouting report for the FA Cup match. So just get that ready to give when it's loaded out next. So, post-match breakdown. Lastly, lethal again. 4 goals, 4 matches. More than that, but anyway. Another late goal conceded, but control never looked in doubt. You say so. Verdict, complete domination. Should have been a clean sheet, minor lapse late on, but tactically very cohesive. Bailey Reed Pope trio continues to control the midfield tempo. Pope creating 3 key passes. Cassidy was quieter than usual. Weirs kept the left back busy. Painter and Oakley both did well, overlapping fullbacks, combined for 3 key passes. Lashley's movement is becoming elite, 4 shots on target and 2 goals. Suggestions going forward, late goals becoming a theme, time to consider 90th minute shapeshift to cautious or structured. Okay. Use Hornsby and Anderson late for legs and aerial cover. Okay. So overall quite happy. Late goals are a problem, so it's suggesting late in the game to shift to a cautious approach if we're ahead. It's not a bad idea. So get ready for the next match. Next average rating, Diallo still. So I'll put him on the bench. Another print screen. Next opposition report. And suggested line. I am acutely aware that Brass is probably going to start getting unhappy soon. We're not playing matches, so we should give him a run. Even though Flynn's been doing well, Brass is technically the #1 keeper. See what he has to say. So, not liking how I get there for finish, shifting to one side because we've got the attack coming through one side. We can play through the middle, guys. Overlap on the right. Gonna have it shifted. We'll have it to be shifted. So yeah, okay. So ChatGPT overall is quite happy with that lineup. That's good. How is our team occasions? Still abysmal. Probably will be for a while. So we're going to leave all of that at the minute. It's a cup game. Get some minutes for some other people. So board and fans expecting us to lose, which is good. So that's one more player. Max Hurdis should probably get a cup start by now, but he doesn't have a natural position on the pitch. We are training him, yeah. So we're training him to do the inverted winger. I think what we do is we'll bring him on 60th minute-ish to get some time at that inside forward inverted winger position. So yeah, I'm gonna ignore all that shit. So the team, yeah. Dressing room doesn't agree with today. It's team sheet. That's a, don't give a fuck. The press build show, yeah. Yeah. I look extremely fucking pale in this lighting. Kick off, yeah. See how this match goes in. They've got the first shots off. So that's quite a few shots off. Okay, first highlight. Not bad. Are they gonna counter attack? Yeah. Reasonable. Penalty. It's good. Cool. Goal. It's not an open play, but we'll take it. Leave. Sort of flash up, but suggesting playing for set pieces, which probably not a bad idea based on what we've just seen. That was sketchy. Approaching half time now. We've got some possession. Doyle gets it off them. It's good. Bad pass. Oh, look at that strong team. Yeah. Goal kick should get us to half time. Obvious, I know, yeah. There's fuck all. Improve it. Improve some morale. Places. Capacity's not actually a great game. I bring. Put this on now. Yeah, he's not perfect or natural or even good, but try and get him some minutes. Hopefully he won't really. It's not really a position where fuck it up, you can see the goal, so should be okay. This, oh, I'm a genius. Good goal. 2-0 up now. Connor Lamb's not having a great game either. He's just got a yellow as well. I think he's begging to get sent off. Vincent Diallo on. Yeah. 75th minute, we're going to go to cautious. Shouting courage. Smart. I also want to probably a bit of time wasting. Let's see how we go. Swear I had that pausing. Good flick on. Done. Looks a bit done. That was a terrible attempt at header. Okay, very close. Cool. Good 2-0 win. Nice. First clean sheet of the season. Potentially. Give this a ChatGPT. Next result after 75th minute. Shift to cautious mentality. Go. That's a nice work, that was good. Yeah. Would have preferred some fucking chicken fun. Right. FA Cup. Moving around. This scores on debut. Cool. 1.4k prize money. With the outcome. Cool. Okay, that's great. Draw for qualifying. Nanwich. I think we're in the higher league on that. Visual for the match has been rearranged, so we'll give that to ChatGPT in a second. Tactical summary. First 75 minutes, dominated possession, constantly pulled shape apart, wide play and third man runs. Shifted cautious with Burns sitting deeper in line, slightly withdrawn, allowed the team to absorb pressure and protect the clean sheet effectively. Tactical takeaway. Cautious switch, sealed control late on, slowing tempo, reducing risk and playing into space effectively, killed off any run call momentum. Cool. So it's happy with that. So we will let it know of our next FA Cup opponent. FYI. Right. So it's going okay. We little blip there. 1 goal loss, not great, but not horrendous either. We got a bit of time until the next match. So West Auckland scouting report. Get that ready to send. Current form is poor, 16th place, likely low confidence, vulnerable early. Once we get that team reporting, we'll plan the approach. Given the draw in your current form, this is a strong opportunity to advance to the next round. So I was quite happy with that draw. But you know, we've got a bit of time until we play that. Yeah, clear all that. ChatGPT didn't look at any of them. So get through the time a bit. Then when we get closer to the actual match, we will get the team sheet together. Let ChatGPT have a look at it. Calculating stuff, it's fine. Intermediary suggestion. No, because I can't. Literally cannot pay that much money. So like that, we'll swap Thomas Flynn out again. Just give Brass some minutes. Development. Again. So we'll swap you for Brass, Corkill of the nice rating 67 from Ledger. That's 72. So. Ledger in there. Yeah. So we have day before the match. So we can now get that to ChatGPT. Well, give it that as well. Okay, we'll just wait for the response to load. So I think in this string we'll just go to the end of August. And we will see where we're at then. And then we'll go briefly into more of the lore and stuff, and then we will end the stream. ChatGPT's response is still loading. Still loading. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, ChatGPT can get quite slow sometimes. I am using the desktop app, which I think is a bit slower than the online webpage. I will be right back. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So ChatGPT is happy with tactical shape. Suggested changes are bring Jordan naturally late on, pressing isn't effective, and if leading around 70 minutes, switch the mentality cautious and adjust the fullbacks to support to avoid counter risk. So we are going to continue with that. Dressing room doesn't agree. Don't think they ever will. Use home advantage. That did nothing. Pick off. Let's get into the match. Already had a shot miss. Slow start, no highlights yet, 15 minutes, but not great amount of possession either. Ashley is already on the pitch, so I don't know what ChatGPT was on about. Okay. So we're putting some pressure on him. He is. The other losing possession, it's the end of the highlight. Not massive amounts of possession, okay. It's getting a bit better. Then be, yeah. So we are 1-0 down. We're just taking a knock. Good DOA. Again, giving possession away. Just can't have all over us. 2-0 down now, 33 minutes. I think we're going to try the backup option for the tactic before it comes too late and the match fully gets away with us. So if we go into that one. Go into that one and see how that does. That's fine now, all the positions are the same, so it should be okay. You may notice there's not a single person on attack in this shape. Is ChatGPT's choice. Jesus. He's earning his money. Corner for them. Okay, get away with that one. Shut it down in half time, but we're 2-0 down. They are dominating us. Give the team a kick up the arse. See what happens in this half. Getting a bit more possession now. A few more shots. May change that striker onto an attack mentality just to see nobody really went for the ball there. They are, yeah. That was horrendous. So we're going to change you into poker on attack. Bring Lennox on. Turnbull, a good game. Swapping for Vargas. Now I think it's just about damage limitation. 12 minutes, pull them back. but I don't think we're covering this scoreline. No, not a chance. So it's the first big loss of the season. Oh, another highlight. Can we bring it to 1 goal? Okay, well, not ideal. We'll see what ChatGPT makes of that. That's control load. Go. See what he makes of that. Yeah. Not happy. Not a good match, really. Well, they were top of the league, but it's not really ideal. 4 games, 6 points. Yeah. Not an ideal match, really. Got one more match left this month. A 3-1 loss against West Auckland. Keep post-match breakdown, insight into what went wrong. Yeah. We'll see. ChatGPT's response is still loading. Or for the FA Bar's second qualifying round. Beverley Town. Northern Counties East, Division 1. Believe it's below us. No. Tactical takeaways from ChatGPT. First half collapse, yeah. Conceded 3 goals by the 72nd minute, including 2 back-to-back goals in the 32nd, 33rd, completely shifted momentum. West Auckland outperformed their XG, indicating efficient finishing on their part and a few defensive lapses. Yeah, West Auckland's strengths in action ruthlessly exploited central space. Both Best and Scott drifted between your centre backs and defensive mid to pick up clever positions. Front four had incredible link-up play, high passing accuracy across midfield attackers. Tore apart spaces, had 10 plus progressive passes combined. Despite 63% possession, meaningful penetration lacked. 1 clear-cut chance versus West Auckland's 4. Wiz and Diallo both rated 6.5 runners, suggested a wide threat was neutralised. Also be beaten in aerial duels, which is rare for your normally solid centre-back pair. Yeah. Recommended adjustment, strong defensive cover. Cassidy's rest was costly. Fletcher and Diallo failed to stretch. Yeah. No match mentality, switch after going 2-0 back. Considering a mid-match plan, switching to attacking with wingers on inside forward attack and fullbacks on support. Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't a great match, but they were the league leaders. We weren't expected to beat them. So just will let ChatGPT know about the FA Vars match. We'll move on. Sunderland RCA scout report. They are low in the league. Like that. And then just before the match, we'll send a team sheet. Monthly start music. Individual training. Max Hurdis on attacking movement. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty Clark. Whoops. Benjamin heading and bravery. I did not see what the areas. Place on home list. Yeah. Actually seen as fringe player up it. Never up it. Roberts has really become an important part of the under 21s, yeah. Move on. Cool. Cool. So it's accepted that. Accepted the FA passing. Something recommendations. Right fullback, but his wage is far too high. Jack Patrick's weird mix of positions. Okay. Sunderland RCA looks get a bit closer to the match before we send a team sheet. Good about. Expected to win. They haven't picked up a win all season. Injury updates. Turnbull's got high injury risk. Get to before the game. Tactics. See what ChatGPT makes. This. Careful playing forthcoming fixture, minimal risk of complications. Still, for me. Yeah, we will keep them on that. Brass, swap him out for good go, don't we? Just waiting for ChatGPT to load now. There we go. So, verdict, solid setup, pressing in at no weaknesses well, exploiting poor positioning, attacking with through balls, countering no off the ball runs with good spatial control in midfield, Cleaning goals safe option, especially if we suspect they might try direct play to Owens. Potential in-game adjustments. If RCA drop deep, clog in the middle, switch to overlap left-right for Painter and Slaughter, drag their wide midfielders deeper, shift to Cautious after 75th minute if leading. Cool. So it's happy with the lineup as it is. So let's move to the match. Oh, they're different. Cool. Kick off. Let's go. So, to see how the team bounces back from the last one. Luckily, this should be a relatively easy match. But we'll have to see. Possession looking good early on. A couple of highlights. Again, we're missing chances. Kick. Cassidy, Lashley. Save. That's just a terrible corner. 40 minutes in, still not really had. Well, we've had opportunities, but we've not capitalised on it. That's a terrible pass. Yes, no one had me worried. Right, half time 0-0. Have to be better in front of goal. Have to. So 68% possession. Decent number of shots, but I mean, quite a lot of fouls as well, but no yellows. Right, 68th minute. Low ratings, so 6.3. Sean Reed. Get Bradley Pope in. John Wears. Really. Better off leaving on pitch for that. Ashley seems to be being a little impotent today, so we'll just go there. Go for that. Richie Slaughter's quite tired. Pope. I can lingered on the ball too much and got next to no one back. Richie Slaughter. Alex Oakley. Oh. Have a corner. Not a save. Oh. God, that's terrible. You can push this to attacking. Just try and equalise. It's not a team we should be losing to. Yeah, and that's another loss, and that's a bad one. Should not be losing to that team. So, see what ChatGPT makes of that. And yeah, disappointed. Very disappointing match. Not good. Late goals as well. Constantly the late goals. So, see how this last day of the month. It's not perfect. So, this stream, 7 matches, 4 wins, 3 losses, which it's not too bad, but we really should not have lost to Sunderland. Next match is Nantwich. So just going to save it that. And I'll go through what ChatGPT has to say about that match. We'll go over some of the lore. Then we'll end the stream. Just going to have a quick break while ChatGPT processes that. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. So, ChatGPT has given us the results, saying we've dominated every meaningful stat except for finishing. Yeah. What went well? Francis controlled the midfield from deep with 81% pass completion under pressure. Cassidy was a threat down the right, highest expected assists generated on the pitch. Shape and build up a solid midfield trio, kept central overload well managed. What went wrong? Lack of clinical finishing. Yeah, despite 2.4 expected goals, Cassidy, Wears and Lashley are all underperforming. Sunderland's only shot on target came in the 84th minute and it went in. Press intensity slightly dropped after the 75th minute. You didn't shift cautious like in Runcorn. Late game management issue. No clear mentality of shape change post 75th minute to manage to draw or go for the win more decisively. And the RCA subs added freshness. And your late game changes didn't have the same bite. Harsh, but true. Recommendations for the next match. Drill finishing in training. In-game mentality shift. Go cautious around 75th minute if drawing and on top. Really reevaluate the sub impact. Try rotating earlier with different subs. Set piece threat with 11 corners and 0 goals. Routine might need tweaking. So yeah, disappointing match overall, really. But we'll move on in the next stream. Hopefully get somewhere. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT to give me a roundup of everything that's happened so far. I'll see what he comes up with. So yeah, not a great start to the season. Not overly terrible. Anyway, our predicted finish was 8th. We're in 11th, played 5 matches and only won 2, lost 3. So league-wise, not great. But there are some signs of reasonable. Board wants us to reach promotion playoff, which at the moment might be difficult. I have got it set to become unsackable, I hope, somewhere. Yeah, so I am unsackable just so that we can carry on with the story. I have quite a lot of the leagues loaded, so if it does go very poorly, it should be okay. But not a brilliant start, but we will bounce back. Reputation has apparently dropped. It's great. Club Vision are currently satisfied with league position, which I'm not, but okay. But in the Cups, the FA Cup, it's gone well. Financially, doing well. Borders put in an extra 800,000. So shouldn't be needing to worry about finances, but we will need to start actually utilising the finances to get an edge. Dev Centre, ready to play a role for, yeah. So we'll occasionally check in and just make sure that we're bringing the youth players through that we need. ChatGPT is still loading. So we can have a look through the data hub. While ChatGPT finishes loading, which it just has anyway. So, full roundup. Competitions and match results. So Penrith 3-2 win, strong first half, and managed to hold off a comeback. Bishop Auckland were dominant against Shildon, lost 2-1. Crooktown we won 2-1, nice controlled win. West Auckland 3-1 loss. It's quite costly early defensive display really. And then Sunderland RCA, a late goal conceded, which despite us dominating stats, that one stings. The FA Cup, beat Bishop Auckland 4-1, beat Runcorn 2-0. Upcoming match against Nantwich, which is our next game. And then the FA Vars against Beverley Town coming up as well. So overall, a mixed start to the campaign. We'll have to see how it goes next stream. Just got morale, like atmosphere dropping because we had a couple of losses on the bounce. Well, not great. GPT is getting a bit lower and lower, but anyway. So that is going to be the end of the stream. But just to introduce some of the lore elements, SCNR FC or Scanner FC has been funded by a company called Scantrack Systems. They are funding it as essentially a laboratory test bed for some of their technology. The kits are sort of smart football kits that are providing data and stuff, and they're boosting several attributes of the players, so their acceleration, anticipation, and natural fitness all going up. A subsidiary of Scantrack Systems called Neurodyne Labs have also been working on some things that boost some of the other players' stats, and that's integrated into 5 of our youth players, which is affecting acceleration, pace, stamina, and a couple of other attributes to just 5 of our players at the minute. Everything that's going on, I'm feeding into ChatGPT, which is adding it into the story, and as time goes on, it will progress the story more. There is also some background elements that I've baked in that will appear over time. But for now, thanks for watching, and hope you have a good evening.